sell the paper to you, I don't know what will.
Due to this horrible tragedy, and the horrible tragedy that had just occurred here, ladies and gentlemen, where Christmas has come in August.
Nice shirt, by the way.
Won't be coming to your house
soon now. If Mick Foley ever walked into
DJ Slam.
Hey, how you doing?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. How you doing? This DJ Slam, Q93, 93.3 FM in New Orleans. Man, SummerSlam is in LA. We are in LA. We are anticipating the greatest, biggest, giant, enormous show ever. But right now, I'm here with the hardcore legend, or just plain legend. I mean, we can't legend. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mick Foley. It's Cactus Jack. It's Dude Love. Don't listen back. Cactus Jack, Dude Love. My man,
The main mandible, yes. I like that you were listening.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to RadioRow New Orleans. WWE New Orleans. How you doing?
Everything is great, aside from the early wake-up. Everything's great, but I love being a part of SummerSlam. I was not as big a part last year. I did my post-SummerSlam show, but it's great to be invited to these big events. Now that I'm a Hall of Famer, you know,
Oh, yeah.
you kind of have to. People expect it.
Your predictions for the great matches. The first one, Daniel Bryan, John Cena, with Triple H as the guest referee.
Yeah, you know what? Daniel Bryan is riding this wave of emotion.
Right.
I love huge moments.
Right.
I love being part of it live. If I think it's going to happen, I'll work my way out into the crowd. I won't sit backstage.
Right.
Last time I did that was when Dolph Ziggler ended up winning the World Heavyweight Championship. So I'll be working my way out of the crowd because I love to feel that energy. And I say Daniel Bryan goes home that night as the unlikeliest WWE champion in history.
Do you think with Triple H being the guest referee, will there be a swerve?
I see Triple H calling this thing right down the line, but as a guy who used to go in and call things right down the line, things happen. Emotions get the better of you sometimes. And, with all due respect to Triple H, there are other referees who can call it down the line.
Right.
We need to see something.
Right.
We need to see. I'm not saying we will, but it'll be very interesting to see how SummerSlam plays out.
Now remember, the anomaly is Randy Orton.
Randy Orton has made it very clear he wants to cash in on the Money in the Bank. You know why? Because I remember seeing Ziggler like 8 months after the victory, still carrying his briefcase around the airport. It was all dented. It was almost an embarrassment at that point.
Right.
And I see Orton as the type of guy who doesn't want to carry the thing around the airport for 8 or 9 months. Guys carry those things with them at all times. It's their check. That's their carry-on luggage, the Money in the Bank thing. And you don't think it gets some unwanted attention? It's bad enough that we have to go through and you got a championship belt. They go, we got a metallic object, Joe. And you go, it's a belt. They open it up. Hey, look, it's a belt. You're like, I just told you it was a belt. Let me try it on. And so I'm really fortunate that when I was champion, I never held that championship title very long. So Joe didn't have to try my belt on at airport security. But I see Orton cashing that bad boy in short order. Possibly at SummerSlam. So we'll see. The best shows are the ones that keep people guessing. And this SummerSlam has potential to keep a lot of people guessing.
All right. How about Rock and Cena with Paul Heyman?
Yeah, man.
That's serious.
Yeah. You know what else is serious about it? Not only is Brock Lesnar a serious competitor, maybe the most feared man I've ever seen. And then this is my son Huey. I'm not afraid of many people, right? I'm afraid of Brock Lesnar, you know. Like about a year ago, he goes, God, when I started becoming his idol, he goes, like, if you ever wrestled Brock Lesnar, how would you do? I said, oh, he'd kill me. And he went, what? I I said, yeah. He goes, what if there was barbed wire? And started getting a little emotional.
Couldn't be cactus.
And so I told him, well, hey, no. Once you have barbed wire and explosives, that's a game changer. But there won't be barbed wire and explosives in that match. But now Punk's in a situation where he's got to fight man versus man, man versus beast, man versus himself, because Punk's not going to be satisfied unless everyone's talking about him at the end of the night. That's what makes for great matches, where everybody's going out to steal the show. In the Attitude Era, that's the way it was. Like, we knew that Austin had the best chance to do it, but that didn't mean that I wasn't going to try to do it every night that I went out there. And so I see those two matches being great, despite the fact that I just had an altercation with Damian Sandow.
What do you think his chances against Cody?
I think Sandow has a chance to become the next great WWE superstar. Yeah, because I can count on one hand the number of people who have the knowledge and physical capability to perform a Heimlich maneuver on themselves. Although I would have thought that a man of his intellect would have known 4 or 5 different strokes.
Right.
And imagine he had the championship belt on his, I'm not supposed to call it a belt, but I still he would have sunk like a rock. So I'm glad that he's still here with us.
How about the World Championship picture? Christian versus
Del Rio, another
it's like a sleeper match, right?
Yeah, another sleeper. Like, no one's really talking about that one, and I know when I've been in those positions, you almost take offense to it. You say, hey, wait a second, I'm a world heavyweight champion. I have as much right to try to steal this show as anyone. And then Wade Bryan against Kane. It's a really,
Kane is going to win.
We'll see. Reawaken that old Kane, scary Kane. Not the funny Kane. I love the funny Kane.
I want the old Kane.
I want the old Kane back. So we'll see. And then you got a great young star like Dean Ambrose going up against an old timer like RVD.
RVD.
Should make for a great evening wrestling.
How's the camera show coming?
Man, they're going really well. Did you happen to catch this when we were in? You were in New Orleans.
I'm in New Orleans.
I'll probably end up doing something down in New Orleans. Shows are going really. They are going really well. You asked me about my wrestling. I go, yeah, it was pretty good. About my novel, I did a good job. The shows are really good. They're the only thing they lack from is they lack a clearly defined objective. You know what? People are afraid they're going to show up and be telling jokes. And what I do is I take people on a little journey through the past, weave in some old stories, some new stories. And at the end of the night, people are genuinely happy they arrived. So I'm looking forward to my post-SummerSlam show tonight. By the time I hit New Orleans in the spring, I'll have an entirely new show. I love it. It's like being in the ring without getting hurt anymore.
Check it out.
All right, please
Last
do.
question. Who's your favorite? Mick, Cactus, Dude, Mankind.
You know what? I got to tell you, when I was Commissioner Mick Foley, I was not forced to adhere to the dress code like I am now. So I showed up in my sweats and flannel, showed up late, left early. Said whatever I wanted to say.
The face ink is stained.
You did.
And had fun. So maybe being the commissioner was my favorite role.
Mine, I'm not lying. I like Dude.
It's okay, man. Somebody's got to love him. Nice to know.
Very entertaining. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Mick Foley, the legend. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mick Foley.
Yeah.
SummerSlam 2013 is DJ Slab 1, Q93 Boys, LA. Yes, sir.